Today my topic is Malus law, Dichroic crystal, Huygen's theory and negative positive crystals. These are very important on general level and honors level. So first I am going to discussing these topics. First we come to the topic that is Malus law. We draw a diagram that is this is a portion and now this is that is plane of transmission, of polarizer. This is plane of transmission of analyzer. The angle between them, that is theta. This is E0. Now this is A and this is D and this part is B and this part is C. So here this component E0 has two components. This is that is E0 cos theta, here that is E0 sin theta. So we have to come to the actual law. First we write down some points. Let the light vector that is AD equal to E0 in the plane polarized light, So this is the plane polarized light. Now it has two components. It has two components. That is number one, that is E0 cos theta. Number two, that is E0 sin theta. E0 cos theta, this is along to the plane of transmission of analyzer. This is to the perpendicular, that is perpendicular perpendicular to the plane of transmission of analyzer. So this is value is 0. This is along the plane of transmission of analyzer. This is perpendicular to the plane of transmission of analyzer. So it has two components. First we have to write down these points. Next we have to know that is the intensity of light that emerges from the analyzer, that is I equal to E0 square cos square theta, that is I equal to I0 cos square theta. Here I0 is the intensity. Intensity of polarized light incident on analyzer, and theta that is angle between plane of transmission of polarizer and analyzer. So theta is the angle between plane of transmission of polarizer and analyzer. So first, this is the important points, and now I come to the law. So we can write main statement: the intensity varies the square of cosine of angle between plane of polarizer and analyzer. This is the Malus law. Next we have to come to the topic, that is dichroic crystal. Dichroic crystal. when an unpolarized light is passed through a crystal like tourmaline, then O ray and E ray are generated in the crystal. One of the ray is completely absorbed and other is transmitted in certain amount, the emergent beam is linearly polarized. This phenomena is called dichroism. The crystal showing this property is known as dichroic crystal. Dichroic crystal, that is example that is tourmaline. Next, we have to know the Huygen's principles, the Huygen's theory. So, Huygen's theory on double refraction. The theory based on some important facts. That is, number one, there are two types of rays. That is E ray and O ray. Number 2 point, O ray travels with equal velocities and obeys laws of refraction. Number 3 point, that is E ray does not carry out the laws of refraction, laws of refractions. Number 4 points, that is number 4, when O ray and E ray, O ray and E ray travel along optic axis, then there will be no double refraction. There will be no double refraction. This is the Huygen's theory on double refraction. Then we have to know, that is crystals, positive and negative crystals. Let refractive index for O ray, that is mu0, refractive index for E ray, that is mu e. When mu0 greater than mu e, so that is v0 less than v. v0 means velocity of O ray, and v means that is velocity of E ray. This is the velocity of O ray, and ve, that is velocity of E ray. So first we have given the definition of negative crystals. Crystals like calcite, in which that is v0 less than ve, are called negative crystals. That is when mu e greater than mu0, then ve less than v0. In this case, that is positive crystal take place. So crystals like quartz, in which that is E rays travel smaller velocity than that of the O ray, that is VE less than V0 are called, that is positive crystals, are called positive crystals. That is positive crystals or negative crystals, positive crystals or negative crystals. Here we have to know the velocity is perpendicular to optic axis. In both cases, that is velocity perpendicular to optic axis. We have to know this concept. Here in two cases, that is negative crystals and positive crystals, in both cases that is velocity is perpendicular to optic axis. So today class is very helpful for different level. I think all students will watch my videos and gather knowledge. Thank you all my dear students. Thank you all my friends.